There's all sorts of reasons that people will say. Frankly, I think that most of the hesitancy comes down to one of two things. Fear, could be fear of needles, could be fear of something new. Some people are just afraid of vaccines. And I'm not talking the political anti-vaxxer, I'm just talking fear. And the other one is sort of the populations that John talked about is it's not a priority. Because if I have to spend my days making sure I earn enough money and I have food to put on the table, that's not a priority. And so you have to make it so easy that it doesn't interfere with the things that we need to do. And so that's really the work. The task force that John co-leads with Jamie Cox in the western part of our region has two work groups. One around access. How do we get it to people and how do we get people to it? And the other around communications. How do we communicate to different populations? But really, it's overcoming either fear or access or easy availability. And it turns out that was the learning, the walk-in learning. It was about 3 or 4 weeks ago that one of our health departments had set up a planned distribution with registration and the whole deal, but they decided to put up a sign. And they had a whole bunch of walk-ins. And they realized there's these people that, if I have to go online, that's too complicated. Mm-hmm. But if I happen to see it, and so that's what, when they're setting up with a fire department in a tiny little town, the fire department puts out their marquee, vaccine on Friday, and they, they're the trusted people there, and they can bring people out. So it's going to be much harder work, much more detailed work, and it's different everywhere you go. You just have to try everything.